Oh yes, we are so back. It has been a while. Yes, my people, how are we doing? Wow, back on the YouTube. 2026. I think it's been 3 or 4 months since my last video, so I can only apologize, but life has been pretty crazy in the best possible way. Since I last picked up the vlogging camera, picked up this beautiful little DJI Pocket Osmo, a lot has happened. Most notably, we have qualified for the HYROX World Championships in Stockholm. HYROX London. Me and my boy Jack Sharp went out, smashed it. Ended up coming 3rd place after a bit of a hoo-ha, bit of a mix-up. Thought we was 4th, then we ended up 3rd after there was an older aged team in our age category who placed above us. They got kicked out, we got pushed in. We were smiling, we weren't complaining. So we're on our way to Stockholm. The countdown is officially on. Today is the 15th of January. HYROX Stockholm World Championships is the 20th of June. So we've got about 5.5, 6 months to prepare. And I'm going to be bringing you with me on the journey, documenting absolutely everything. That's my promise to you. One of these vlogs every week or two. That is the promise I've made to myself. And here we are in the first week of training. I ramped up the training last week after taking a little break during the new year. And this week has been test week. So I've been establishing my 1 rep maxes on the back squat, on the bench, establishing my 2K row time, my 1K ski time. Supposed to do a 5K time trial as well on the running, but I've had a little bit of an Achilles situation. So I've held back on that. Going to push that back to next week. Did a lot of running volume in December with the Christmas Running Advent Calendar Challenge. So that's a little bit of a hangover from that. But I'll get that 5K time trial next week. But in between Stockholm and now, I want to get, and I'm going to say it now, I'm going to put it into the universe, a sub 120 half marathon. This time last year, I was preparing for Barcelona half, where I got a 123. And this year's no different because I've also signed up for Barcelona half. So next month, in about 3.5, 4 weeks time, I will be sending it in Barcelona again, and I'd love to get that sub 120. I think I can do it. I think I've got enough time to prepare and get some speed work in the legs. 3:48 per K for 21K. I think it's doable. But that's going to be the focus of training now. I'm just about to head into the gym. I've got a wall ball, 100 wall ball for time to do. I've got a max burpees in 5 minutes to do. Those are going to be my tests for day 4 of test week. Feeling a little bit fatigued, but that's the whole point of test week, is supposed to push the limits. So in 8 weeks, probably after, you know, Barcelona half, I'll be testing these again to see how I've improved. But that's the crack. I'm going to get in there, going to do some zone 2 work after that. Got a little bit of strength to do, a few bits and pieces. But it's good to be back on the YouTube, man. It's good to be back. Let's get in the gym. Oh, it's bloody miserable. But that is a session done. Bloody hell, I thought the car was going to blow up then. Session boxed. Got myself a little protein shake. I know I'm not going to be able to get a proper meal in, which is not ideal. So, grab the protein shake, convenience, nutrition. You're probably surprised to see me eating supplementary protein, but needs must. The calories are more important than not eating at all. That's going to boost recovery. I'm on my way to go and get a sauna now. that was a good session. Ended up sacking the burpees off. I must admit, I got about a minute in and it was really hurting, unnecessarily so. And I just thought to myself whilst I was doing it, I'm not going to learn anything if I push through another 4 minutes of this time trial. Obviously this is test week, it's supposed to be a test of course, but if I push through those burpees, I wasn't ever really going to learn anything because I was so fatigued. So I got the 100 wall balls in 3 minutes and 36 seconds, which I was pretty happy with. I got 50, 25, 15 and then 10. But that's certainly something that I can work on. The legs did feel a bit heavy from the week's work already. But, you know, I was pretty satisfied with that 336, obviously on relatively fresh legs. So it's not, you know, any sort of time that I'd be getting in a HYROX race. But certainly something to work on. Interesting to see how things go from here. Got a solid block of training planned. So, going to get myself to the sauna now. And then crack on with the rest of the day. I'm back vlogging, man. It feels pretty good, you know. It feels pretty good. It feels good to be waffling to the camera again. You're going to have to listen to me talk a load of shit. Let's get going. Yes, my people. So, a couple of days have passed since I last spoke to you. In fact, that's a lie. Only one day has passed since I last spoke to you. It's currently Saturday morning and I'm driving my way into London for a client session this morning. So, going to be training with a client this morning, getting that session in, and then I'll be heading to Third Space in Canary Wharf for a session with my boy Al-Taki. We're going to be running up HYROX doubles in Lisbon, pro doubles in May. So getting in a little session before I head to Spain on Sunday, or tomorrow now. Time is flying, I can't keep track, can't keep up. But that's the plan. Then we're going to go for some food a little bit later, and obviously I'm vlogging now. I'm back vlogging, back on the YouTube, so I'm going to be bringing you with me, showing you what I can of the day. Hopefully they allow me to film a little bit of our session in Third Space. First time I've been to the Canary Wharf venue, so quite looking forward to the session. Going to get a sauna after, you know the score. So that's the crack. Let's go get after the day. Yes, my people, so session wrapped up with client Will, good friend and client Will. Really impressed with the progress that Will has made. If I can get some clips and he allows me to, I'll put some on screen, because the progress he's made in just 6 weeks is nothing short of amazing. Will's actually training up for a ski trip, very good skier, so training them up for a trip next month, and the progress in strength, mobility, posture, confidence, core strength as well is so impressive. So really good session with Will. He's happy, I'm happy. So currently walking from West India Quay over into Canary Wharf, about to meet Al-Taki for a pretty killer session. Higher volume, slightly lower intensity work, plugging away for about an hour or so at sort of zone 2, zone 3 intensity. That's the plan anyway. A lot of running volume in the session. So I'm looking forward to that. As I said earlier, I'm going to grab a sauna after. It's got to be done. So going to make the most of that. It's a beautiful day. Let's go get after it. I'll tell you what, I figured, whilst I've stopped at a natural little interlude on my stroll here this morning, and I'm sinking my black Americano and my banana, I figured I might as well explain the session to you. So we've got a 2.5k warm up and a 2.5k cool down, sandwiching 5 rounds of a 500 meter run into 30 wall balls, into 40 meters of burpee broad jumps, 500 meter run, 30 meter sled push, 500 meter ski, 60 seconds rest after each round, 5 rounds. Al is sick in the head for programming this. Lots of volume, as I mentioned. Obviously this week is test week, so the body is slightly fatigued. I had a rest day yesterday. Excuse me, banana's not sitting right there. Rest day yesterday. So for me, this is not so much a test, more just a way for me to see subjectively rather than objectively how I'm feeling in these HYROX style sessions. So going very much off feel. It's not supposed to be the most intensive sessions, just figuring out how the body is moving, how the body is feeling. So that's the test for this week. Just to give you some context on what's going to come as well, whilst I'm sitting here and have the opportunity to waffle to you. Next week I'm planning to do that 5 kilometre time trial that I didn't get to do this week because I had that slight niggle in the Achilles. I think I mentioned it the other day. So the plan is to get that done next week. So I'll be taking a rest day tomorrow. I travel to Valencia tomorrow. So I'll be doing that out there. It's going to be a treadmill test. So that's going to be interesting. Very interesting, in fact. Quite looking forward to that. See what I'm capable of on the 5K. But yeah, that's just a rundown on the session. The idea behind it. Good idea to test how we feel subjectively as well as objectively. So that's the session. Dreading it and looking forward to it in equal measure. Gonna drink this nice black coffee underneath the skyscrapers of Canary Wharf, and I'll see you in third space in a wee bit. Yeah? Holy shit, bro. Wow. Good effort, man. Wow. Oh my lord. That was a grinder. Oh. Awful. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good. that was a good hard one. That was a real hard one.
Yeah, we ordered bro. We weren't sure how long it was going to be. Huh?
You know that the pizza in front of the
Yeah. Chicken meal? Yes, please, mate.
Is
Thank
that,
you, sir. Thank you.
That's not lumber, that's not pizza. That's something I saw that like I told you.
Oh, we're eating good.
Come on, son.
Show me the pizza. Bro!
What pizza is that?
Have you dropped it on the floor or some shit? I look. You realise I'm running that. I'm not using that.
Right there, bro. My ass would be in the trenches.
Oh, bro, that hits different, man. So good.